Good morning, everyone. This morning we are going to talk about 9 C's propounded by Lee Iacocca, chairman of Chrysler Company. Lee Iacocca came to America as a student of engineering. After the completion of education, he joined Chrysler and he climbed up to chairman. The best thing Lee Iacocca did was that in 1980s, Chrysler was actually going for Chapter 11 or bankruptcy. But Lee Iacocca turned the company around. Lee Iacocca took so many different kind of measures. Across the board, he cut the salary by about 20 to 25%. He himself took the salary of only $1 per annum, and everybody worked very hard. And within 5 years, Chrysler Corporation or Chrysler Automobile Company was back again on the track. Today, Chrysler is third best profit-churning automobile company in the world, thanks to Lee Iacocca. Lee Iacocca were Italian. When he turned around the Chrysler Automobile Company, the American people were so impressed, so mesmerized that they wrote him to run for the presidency of America. He could not run as president of America because he was not born citizen of America, but he was only naturalized. Means he came to America as a student, and after that he got the citizenship. So anyone who is not born and brought up in America as a citizen cannot run for the presidency, so he did not, but nevertheless, he won the hearts and minds of American people by turning the third largest automobile company in the world around economically. This legend has given us 9 C's for leadership. According to him, if you have the grip of these 9 C's, then you definitely have leadership quality. You can become a best of the best, very impacting, very efficacious, very telling, very persuasive leader of any company in the world, MNC or ANC, local company, global company, or global company. So his 9 C's are as under, and we are going to elaborate 1 C at a time. First C is curiosity. Leader must be curious. Leader must not be satisfied what is in present, but he must be digging all the time, all the feedback, all the information, what the happening, what the possibilities, all the possibilities of the future. He must be curious about future, that what kind of people would like to have a car in 2022 or 2023 or 2024. What kind of price they would be able to afford? What kind of economy would be so that the car buyers would be able to afford? What would be the price we should pay? I should say we should charge them, or they would be able to pay. What kind of car, what color, what features, what kind of model these people would like to have. So if you don't have that kind of futuristic curiosity about the product, about the fashion, about the likes and dislikes, about the consumer's psychoprofile, about the economic strength of the nation or the consumer, if you don't have that kind of curiosity, you cannot be a leader. Second C is creativity. If the leader does not have any kind of creativity, and the leader is going to allow the same kind of models, same kind of things, same kind of technology, same kind of feature, year after year and year after year, people are going to get jaded. Your consumers are going to become totally complacent, totally jaded, totally satisfied, and they are not going to buy second car. Look, one car can last for one life. But then again, in America and the Western countries, people buy 20, 25, 30 cars in one life. Not because those cars have 5 wheels or those cars fly, but different car, different model, different color, different feature. Those cars actually fascinate people, fascinate the consumers, and they are forced to buy another car. That is creativity. Number 3, communication. Leader must be able, capable, and very efficacious, very persuasive, very convincing, very cajoling, and coaxing to his followers by his communication. If he cannot communicate effectively or efficaciously, he is not a leader. Point number 4, or 4C, is character. The leader's character should be so fascinating, so emulating, that everyone would like to emulate his character. He is courageous, he is honest, he is credible, he is not fearful, he is not shy. He doesn't have any kind of weakness in his life. He doesn't have any kind of frailty in his life. He doesn't have any kind of fragility in his life. And he is a brave individual worthy of becoming a leader. Point number 5 is charisma. His character must have charisma. He can mesmerize everyone. He can actually awe-inspiring person. Whenever he says something or whenever he does something, that becomes the epitome, that becomes the example, that becomes the instance. And that is why that person actually has all the quality of being a leader, because then and then, if you have a charisma or 9 C's, then and then people are going to follow you and accept you as a leader. Courage. Courage, I think, is the most important thing. Courage in making decisions, courage in communication, courage in taking new steps, new adventures, courage in every single thing, courage in taking risk. Most importantly, risk is the most important part of any kind of business, whether it is local, or global. If you don't have courage to take risks, you can never become a leader in business. Conviction. Whatever you are going to do, you must have conviction to do it. You must have faith in it. You must have trust in yourself, trust in your troops, trust in your market, and trust in your clientele. Conviction. Next is competent. Leader must be competent. He must not be a loser or sucker. He must be a winner. He must be able, capable, and viable to achieve anything. He is not the kind of person who is going to lay down his weapon and stoop. No, he is not going to be loser or sucker or any way. He is going to be self-defeating person. But he is the kind of leader who is defeat every single challenge that arises in his life. Last one is common sense. He must have common sense in every single thing, the kind of sense that we don't go to college or university to learn. That kind of common sense is innate common sense, springs from our within. You need common sense every step of the way. Common sense when the crisis occurs is the special event that you need common sense to tackle any kind of crisis in your life, in your company's life, in your workers' life, in your troops' life, in your market's life, in your clientele's life. Any kind of thing happen. Anything like what is happening in America right now, or COVID, or any kind of calamity or catastrophe occurs. Say, for example, your troops go to strike, or they are not satisfied with the salary and wages and the returns they are getting. How to solve this kind of human-induced or nature-induced problem such effectively, such an effective way, such an efficacious way that this problem does not actually become too aggravated, but it is resolved with a masterful ease. At that just juncture of crisis, you are going to need your common sense. So, in a nutshell, these 9 C's are the most important C's in your life to become a leader. Leader must have these 9 C's, and if you don't have 9 C's, you are not worthy of salt to become a leader. So, this is not coming from any book or any common person or ordinary person, but is coming from the legendary person Lee Iacocca, chairman of Chrysler Corporation, who saved, who salvaged, and who spared this third automobile company in the world from its doom and devastation. That's all the time we have. Thank you very much for listening. Tomorrow we're going to elaborate about something else. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Amen.